starter start every game for you, that's a real blessing for Eric Olin.
Hawaii in all black with a white trim has the opening possession. The Tritons have never beaten Hawaii in Big West Conference play. A big 0 for 4 in the 3+ years now of the transition to Division I. Munoz left open from the wing, buries a 3, and that's how we begin the pursuit. Hawaii could take an 8-point lead in the early going, 2 minutes in, but they wind up turning it over. Pope comes away with it. Pope attacks. Pope puts it up and has his first point.
6:06 and counting right now in the first half. Tritons have to get something going.
Yep. Tait-Jones drives in, and that something going might get started at the line here. Munoz the foul. And so that's going to be our first free throws of the game here for either side. Coming right at the 5:59 mark. They got Munoz. That's going to be the first on the grad student guard. And here's Aniwaniwa Tait-Jones. Having a terrific start to his UC San Diego career, the Hawaii Hilo transfer. And was in the Pac West and was all first team.
Let's figure this out here. 8 years in college, okay? And I'm sure he's taken advantage of that.
Yeah.
Okay, you get your bachelor's, then you get a master's, right?
Yeah.
And then you go for a doctorate.
Yeah, that's why we call them doctors in there. Yeah, 8 years. Yeah, there's no excuse not to be a doctor.
By Hayden Gray coming down from his point guard spot to pull down that defensive rebound.
Tait-Jones probing, driving it with a left hand. He changed hands and scores it off the window. And the Tritons have rolled off 6 in a row, and Hawaii needs a timeout.
And that's exactly what they needed to do, Steve. They were getting into the danger zone, being down by 8. Now all of a sudden they're working their way right back in, and it's forcing Hawaii to take that timeout.
1, and that's it. We've been tied once. We've had 2 lead changes, and Rapp's going to get called for the foul. And he's like, wait a minute, I got all ball, and I don't necessarily disagree with him, to be honest.
Boy, he smothered that basketball, it looked like to me.
Yeah. Tait-Jones will be at the free throw line to try and tie this up and continue the run. 3:59 to go before half. Hawaii by 2. Cracking this, and we've got a new first place team in the Big West as Davis just beat Irvine at home. So that one in Davis outside of Sacramento. So the Tritons have a chance to pull into a tie with Irvine for second place if they can get it done. That Davis team with T.Y. Johnson and Elijah Pepper, that was the highest scoring backcourt duo to return in NCAA college basketball. They're phenomenal.
You know, the one team that's really kind of, I think, I don't want to say disappointed. Well, maybe they disappointed their fans, but I think a lot of people were surprised that Santa Barbara's struggling.
Yeah, very young, though. 3 new guys, 1 out of the portal. They have a Triori as well as Tait-Jones at the free throw line to try and tie it up.
That's why these preseason rankings in all sports,
yep,
they're going to go by the wayside because everybody's got a new team, it seems like, every year now with this transfer portal.
Really, the holdovers, A.J. Mitchell is, in the discussion for Conference Player of the Year. Tritons only scored 49 points versus Hawaii in this building last January, and they're right on pace there again. Yeah, great drive by Tait-Jones.
Great drive, good pass over to the weak side. As soon as he caught it, he attacked the rim, and then he came underneath. And it really took away the opportunity for Hawaii to try to block that shot. He used the rim as a block.
How about the Tritons? A 10-0 run over the last 3 minutes. They made 5 of their last 7. And that 8-point lead for Hawaii is a thing of history.
Really doing great job. It starts out front.
Munoz used the screen, shot the 3 and missed it.
Boy, there's a little bounce in the step of the Tritons right now, and it starts with number 10, Hayden Gray.
Looking for a little more here. Tait-Jones drives in, and he'll get a chance to extend the run to 12 with 2 more shots at the free throw line. This is something they couldn't do against Irvine. Penetration last Thursday and get to the line until late.
Well, the thing that I like, when Hayden Gray brings the ball down, you see that great reverse layup there by Tait-Jones. Look at this. He used that rim basically as a foil to where they couldn't block his shot. But I was going to say, Hayden Gray's very aggressive. Tait-Jones can be very aggressive. Bryce Pope, I mentioned earlier, he's gotten a lot better putting the ball in the deck, getting those little crevices to get his shot off. And they're doing a lot of things very, very well right now, the Tritons offensively. And defensively, I think they've been superb.
Tait-Jones has shot all 5 free throws in this game for both sides. A perfect 5 for 5. Tritons were down 8 a moment ago. They're on an 11-0 run, make it a 12-0 run as he's 6 for 6 and joins Pope in double figures with 10 points.
I really enjoy watching Tait-Jones play. I mean, he just, I don't know how to explain it. He's just really smooth and doesn't force things.
Javon McClanahan. McCoy. And look at Tait-Jones just punched it away. Magai got it. Another turnover, the 13th of the game for Hawaii in the first half. Here is Brooks to try and make it pay, and he hits the triple.
And that's a good confidence builder for him as well. After missing some open shots the other night at Irvine, that's a good confidence builder for
the low post.
Boy, having that big Shamunga down there, if a guy turns the corner, he's waiting there for him.
Coleman got it stripped, taken away in transition. Tritons have numbers, and they'll slow it up here. Oh, Brooks is back in. How about that?
Yeah.
He sat out for a little bit over 8 minutes, and even with the disparaging 24-10, the disparity in 24-10 points in the paint, they got him back out there. Halfway home in the second half, Tait-Jones just got
goaltending.
Yep, it should very well be. They're going to count it. Yep, that's going to be basket interference. There will be a foul as well. So this has a chance here to be a three-point play.
This is a reviewable play, correct?
I believe so, yes.
It hit the backboard, and then you hit it again. That's going to be goaltending. They can review it until the cows come home. That's going to be goaltending. Let the defender go right by him and had a nice clear shot and nailed it.
He's the third Triton in double figures. A turnover. Tait-Jones, and Tait-Jones is fouled. He's going to get fouled by Cody Williams. That'll be the second on Williams.
Boy, out front here, when he caught that ball and he tried to make the little Euro step inside, I thought he maybe hyperextended his knee. I was a little concerned about that.
Well, it looked like he might have banged the knee earlier on a previous play, too. Remember when he had that play, he was backing down on the right side.
Look at that, a little off balance.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? He's smiling, so you know he's okay.
McClanahan. And he gets it inside to De Silva, too hard off the glass. De Silva still only has 1 field goal on 5 attempts. That's all been in the second half, his body of work. He didn't have a shot attempt in the first half. Foul, and they're going to get McCoy, the North Carolina grad transfer. Points against Hawaii have been so difficult in this season series. Year after year. Tait-Jones drives in on McCoy. Another offensive rebound, and he gets fouled. Wow.
Great basketball right there by Tait-Jones. As he was going, you see him drop that left shoulder, get a little leverage, and keep the defender away from the basketball. And then he missed the shot, but went back and got the rebound. Shooting percentage went down, but his rebounding average went up.
That's a veteran move right here from a guy who was all Pac West when he played in Hawaii. Hilo, what a great pickup for Eric Olin's team. Again, they went after a bunch of Division I transfers in the portal when Anderson and Rockamore left, along with Kosakowski, who's now at Hawaii Hilo. So we basically made a trade. It was Jake Kosakowski for Aniwaniwa Tait-Jones. So it's a 1-and-1 here, and it proves to be okay for the Tritons. That was their 8th team foul, but the 4th on Brooks.
Yeah, late in the game, if the Tritons were down, you'd want to foul De Silva. He's only a 54% shooter.
Jerron Brooks, his second made 3. What's coming up on the schedule, although we're far from being done here. Another chance to join us. One final chance inside this arena in January. Riverside's here, then at Davis. That's going to be huge. CSUN on February the 1st. Then a big road trip. Long Beach State and Hawaii. Of course, there's a bye in there, I would presume.
Well, that's CSUN. They've had some big wins this year.
Lead is 6. Drive and a block by Tait-Jones, but De Silva cleans it up, and a quick timeout for Hawaii. All right, De Silva gives them a puncher's chance with 19.9 to go. Just the second made field goal for De Silva in this game.
This has been a fun basketball game. Fans that came out to Lion Tree Arena on a rainy afternoon have been treated to a fine ball game. A big follow shot. We haven't had a lot of follow shots in this ball game, Steve.
No, not at all. You talk about second chance points. Hawaii
really getting shut down the other night.
Still a 2-possession game. McCoy lets it fly, missed it. That's it. The Tritons have won it 67-61.